And hello, welcome back to the stream. I've just finished about 2.5 hours of um, Siege Survival. Altogether a very good game, actually very much enjoyed it. Unique, very much so, very unique. Do like the setting. Just wish I was a little bit better at it, but I think it's one of those games, a bit like Unity Command, where it's trial and error. Once you've optimized, it gets much easier. But where were we? We were continuing on Barbarossa. So I can't remember where we left off, but I believe things are going pretty well. I don't think we were doing too badly, and we'd move on to the next stage. Altogether, I'm very much enjoying this DLC expansion because there's so many scenarios, and even though I'm playing on easy mode, there have been some very challenging scenarios, and I've been enjoying it. For now, we'll be continuing on, and so we're going to move on to the next scenario, which is Vyazma Vazev. Having secured its flanks, Umber Group Center concentrates all its strength for one final push towards Moscow. Codenamed Typhon, the operation will have the support of an additional panzer group, as most of Hupner's divisions have been relocated from Army Group North. On its way to Moscow, the northern flank of Typhon must destroy the Soviet troop concentrations near the vital hubs of Vyazma and Vazev. The clock is ticking for the Wehrmacht as the Vesputa approaches. God, the audio's not too bad. There we go. Let's turn you down to a workable level. That's nice. Okay, there's no time to lose, Commander. Although spectacular, a victory at Kiev has cost us precious time. The weather is turning, and it's now a matter of mere weeks before the dreaded Vesputia will put an end to all operations until the frost. Although our supply network is in disarray due to the wider Soviet rail gauge, despite this, OKH has managed to assemble all its forces it can possibly spare. Surely the Red Army cannot survive another round of encirclement. Fingers crossed, eh? So I've got 15 turns to take Kaluga, Kalinin, and Mazak. Enemy supply lines are pretty healthy. Might be able to get an encirclement here. But it looks like we've got most of my tanks on that front. My supply lines not looking too bad, and looks like most of my tanks also looking pretty healthy. So first things first, let's spend some money on these boys. Let's see if I can give them Stugs and the Jaggers, and then let's move down to Army Group South. Pioneer, I'll buy a Pioneer for this guy. I'll put a Panzer IVs. If I can give you guys some more German armor. Just about. Supply lines. We're going to move our supply lines as close as possible. Where are my supply depots? Here. And any supply lines up north I can use? Not really. I'll put a supply line over here as well. Rid of this supply line. Put down a supply line up here. For the breakthrough. Yeah. Okay, we've got a load of bombers, we got things for days. I think we're going to be alright. So what do I need to do? Bonus objective, Vyazma, Vazev. Vazev would be nice to get if I could get it in time. Yukev and Nostrovsk. This will be a pretty easy one to take, I think, if I decide to waste resources, but I don't really want to. And that's a dead duck. Tank pushes need to be going on over here instead. So immediately bomb our way through here. Bring the tank through. Bring the next tank through if I can. Bot, bugger. Any other tanks I can squeeze through? No. Bombing run here. I don't really want to waste a bombing run. Tanks. So what can I do with these tanks? Looks like they want me to roach around here and push up north. That's this way. Yeah, I thought that'd be the route. And see if I can do a punch through here. I can't. Can I do some damage along this front line? Nope. Oh, my infantry's pretty garbage. I'm going to send all these vehicles up north. We've done a breach, that's good. What about their supply lines? If I damage this, it's going to damage their supply. Not enough. Not enough, really. As to be expected. We are going to lose infantry. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I don't like the noise. Let's turn you down to about a solid 25. There we go. Not the end of the world. We can just punch through this. Bomb this. Achieve nothing. Damn you. I almost cut these guys off. If I can just get a little bit closer. Got another encirclement, which is nice, but I'm running the risk of cutting my men off. Over here, we can do another bit of damage. That's what we wanted to do. And we can bring these tanks over. Like so. That's cut off. That's what we wanted to do. How's our supply there? It's getting bad, so I'll put down another supply dump. So. A lot of our troops now are getting undersupplied, which is not good. Can I do some more damage to these chaps? Yes, I can. Get rid of this. I can get to these by turn 9. I just need to probably YOLO up here with my panzers and YOLO along here with my panzers. I do some more damage upon the supply lines? I think so. There we go, that's lovely. Very good. I can live with this, I can live with this. Good, that's been expanded. And a tank up here. And this along here. Send this down here. Infantry up north. Send this infantry along your. Guys, I'm minor encirclement, but the aim will be to punch up here when possible to circle the rest. Or I could try and go along the long way and try and encirclement. Like, you've got the supplies, so I don't understand why you're playing up. Like, you're supply dead wise, so this panzer group can be redeployed further north. Let's take a look at Kaluga. No enemies in it right now. Oh yeah, there's enemies in it. Supplies, we're good. Pull back the supply lines off here. And see if I can pull off another supply line. But we can speed through over to Ryzev soon anyway. It's just these guys will starve and we can speed through. I didn't see you guys starving, that's not good. Come on, break through. There we go, Dog Green is open. Now Dog Green open, it's just a case of advancing along the pockets. That's not good. You can try and advance up north here. Let's try and do that. Oh, if I can. I'll have 2 tanks there. Bring a tank over to the east over here. Move these chaps down. That's that pocket closed. That means I can advance up and no longer have to worry too much about that line. Still, we are not behind schedule, but I would prefer to be a little bit more ahead. Lovely stuff. And we can go up to check. Keep on moving. Panzer Group 4, move your carpet up there. And that line is secure, so we'll be taking reserve by turn. Oh, take reserve by turn 10 and hold. Interesting. I didn't think that would be a difficult thing to hold. We're actually starving. So I no longer need this supply line to be so fat. There you go. I can deploy another supply line down here. So the aim here will be to move up to Kaluga with this panzer group, and with this panzer group move up north to Vyazma. If I take a Vyazma or Vyazma, I believe I should cut off this entire army here. Just a case of getting there in time. Meanwhile, we can move the infantry further up without any hassle. So far so good. More panzer armies, nothing I can't handle. Really, it's this chap. If I get this chap, and maybe the other 2 chaps, I reckon I'll be happy. Because there's a supply depot, if I can just move up north like so. Damn it. Oh, and there's no supply. So... Is that destroyed? No, it's not. Okay. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Still, we've got that encirclement, so we can start moving forward without too much hassle. Over here, that supply line's open. This is a case of closing this pocket. It's going to take a little while. And let's see if I can continue to advance. I don't want to bomb you yet because I think it's going to be a problem. I can break across. It's just a matter of time. And I'm almost across here as well. I'm pretty close to Vyazma, so I can just push up a bit more. And maybe move my tanks further down. To be able to finally expand this breach. Still not too bad, not too bad. Got some supply issues, but that can be sorted. As to be expected, don't worry about it. Actually didn't see that bridge there. That may have helped me later on. Oh well. What have we got? Supply problems caused by you. Here you go. Go, make sure you can't advance. That's going to take ages to take. Ah, so close to it. Taste it. One more turn, I've got it. Good. Line is still pretty healthy. Just trying to maintain the supply line. That's behind. I could have taken that as well. That's so depressing. Have some infantry steps. Turn 6, I've Kaluga. I can continue to advance up along here now. I do want some infantry to move down though, to give me the breathing room to expand. Because I don't want to leave a tank here, but I can speed up there to link up now. Or I can speed up down south up here and try and cross along this route. Which I'm probably going to do. Yeah. A nuisance, but not the end of the world. Send 2 tanks up here. And then we'll be able to cross over and get that encirclement there. Bomb the shit after you. And that is them cut off. This Panzer now can move north. And you are almost there. There we go, supplies. And we've taken reserve, that's the only one I wanted. I didn't really want this one or this one. 10, 15, that's too costly and it's going to take too much resources to expand it with there. So we have our encirclement. Army's going to keep on advancing up. Panzer Army, the Panzer HQ is going to move up. And I think we're pretty secure along our front lines and vital hubs, so fingers crossed I can bring another group down. We'll also try a cheeky cut off here. Is that going to do anything? No, it's not. Oh, it's worth a go. So all I got to take now is Kalinin and Mazak by turn 9 and turn 11, both of which are more than achievable. I'm going to put down a supply depot here for the inevitable push. Okay. Not good, not good. I can feed this guy though. If I just bomb the shit out of you. Oh, behind. Supply is tight here. But shouldn't be if I just, there we go, and if I bring this down there. Just open up the supply lines again. Yes, it has. Shit. That was a misclick. I'm about to lose that tank to a misclick. That's a nuisance. That's rather depressing. Hopefully that puts them off attacking. This tank can move up north now. And this can stay there. Problems, problems, problems. Yeah, that tank's dead. One second, guys. It's a little bit buggy, isn't it? A bit laggy. Okay, let's try that. Bomb this. put a supply line down. Where's supply? Where's supply bad right now? That tank needs to come down to push that off. Got low on supply. Callan's going to be an absolute ball ache to take. If I take supplies off this front line and put them over here, hopefully that will make life a little bit easier. We've almost got Mazak, but I'm not going to be able to take Kalanian by turn 9. The constant cut-offs are starving me so badly. Okay. Yeah, we're struggling on the supplies. Doesn't help with the consistent fuckery with these guys. Fortunately, Callan's taken, so I no longer need to keep pushing along here. But the consistent starvation on this front caused by these guys is disgustingly irksome. Yep. Ouch. Not good. I've lost, what, a motorized and not a panzer column due to this. Let's see if I can make this a little bit silkier, smoother for you guys. Duty command, done. Let's get you off and you on. There we go. Hope that's a little bit better for you. Well, we've got all the objectives, so I'm not going to cry about it too much. Still, I did not like losing both my tanks. Well, a tank and a panzer. Still, that's a big encirclement. It doesn't really mean anything because of the scenario, so hey-oh. Where's the supply disruption? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of food units. Still nice to mop up an encirclement. There's no need to continue this, but I've got to. I've got no choice. I can be heading back up north. Suppose I could strip a supply here and move a Panzer Corps up to try and take Ostapkov. Though I don't really want to. I've got nothing else better to do, so why not? Supply line down. Yeah, I didn't achieve anything. This can go up north as well. I've got to take by turn 15, so I've got like a load of turns to take that. Job done. LOL. Cavalry. Oh, well and good reaching it, but I'd have preferred it if we had actually taken it. Good. We'll take that by next turn, I think. Yay, what's that get me? Stub, apparently. Great. And another encirclement. So it got me that and another encirclement, but I don't really need that encirclement now. 2 units are low on supply. Not the best operation. I shouldn't have lost that tank. No Spanish losses, no Hungarian losses, no Italian losses. Lost 10% of my tanks. 11% of my infantry and 15% of my specialists. Okay, next objective. We're back up north. Tick Havin. While Leningrad is cut off from the rest of the Soviet Union, the corridor separating it is narrow and vulnerable is vulnerable counterattack. The Soviets will also be able to resupply the city via an ice road once Lake Ladoga freezes over. To further strangle the besieged city, the Germans plan on one final push to link it with the Finnish forces at the Svea River. Taking these objectives will improve your starting location in the future scenario. Ludnoy Pol. Soviets are concentrating forces in the Volkhov area, indicating preparation for another offensive to relieve Leningrad. The primary task is to strike preemptively at Tikhvin, bypassing the bulk of the Red Army and cutting their rail link with Moscow. Proceed further to the Svea River to consolidate positions along the shores of Lake Ladoga. So currently I hold this objective, so I suspect that's about to be counterattacked. And over here, Kevin is the next objective. If I take Ludny Pol, I get a better starting, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do some magic. But I've only got Nord, not good. I am tempted to break you down. Make a better army. There. Good. And we'll try and get these guys to dig in. So supply lines. I've got to take Laduvin. If I take Tikhvin, and if I take Tikhvin, maybe that will cut off their supply. I could actually do a bit of cheeky sabotage, if possible, with my cards and destroy supply line over here. So if I take this objective, then potentially, fingers crossed, I can move over and starve this line here. That's a very narrow front, I don't like it. Damn you. Damn you. Let me over. Bugger. Oh well. I can't touch you guys. Keep digging these boys in. Very limited engagement here. Why did you retreat? You fucking cowards. I gotta go send up an army again to reinforce that. So where to advance? We gotta advance up north, that's self-explanatory. Whoa, I didn't tell you to do that. That's just left a gaping hole in my line. Thank you very much, game. Thank you very much, game. We can fix that problem with a cheeky bit of subterfuge. Ready for this? High IQ play. That didn't work. Send a tank up north. Our supply, let's dump a supply point down. Go. And the aim will be to try and cut up north, and if I cut north, this line dies, and I'll send a dude up there to capture Ledunipol. I don't really care about this line down here, there's nothing for me here. So I just want to push over as much as I can along this line. May lose this, but that's the price I'm willing to pay. Fingers crossed, this doesn't go too badly wrong. No, Mr. Bot. Not how we do things here. Back push. Bugger. Bugger. Pretty scuffed right now. See if I can get rid of some of these. Probably not. I can Spanish. Letting the team down here, boys. See, I want to push north. That's the plan. I want to push north. Because if I push north, oh, I get that sweet supply. I cut this entire line off and I get easy access to the optional area. Bomb. Still holding, so close to Volkov. Can taste the Volkov. And then if I just bomb this. Again, I'm close, but not close enough. Volkov by turn 11, I can do that. I'm pretty much on Volkov now as we speak. You can get resupplied. You're the one what's most at risk. I may get an encirclement here, which I don't want. Find out. Find out. Go, Volkov is mine. And link up with this unit. Resupplied. Destroy that. Supplied. Destroy that. And Dog Green is back open. Meanwhile, this tank can move forward along with the infantry. This can relax over here now. And I can start pushing up to Tigvin, and this tank, once I've got the infantry over, can resecure at and move up to Lodnipol. Easier said than done this cat level. Yeah. Blocked again. That's going to cut me off, that is, but hopefully it's not going to be a big deal. You're going to have to take the risk there, son. I know you may die. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for the greater good. Air attacks, let's try you. Anything to weaken that so I can break through. Motherfucker. Not the end of the world, because I can just reopen this, and there we are. We are back in business. I've got the supply line open, he says. Apparently not. Apparently I did not open any supply lines. Could open supply lines next turn. I can't believe he just done it. Fly depot and an opal blitz. See if I can put an opal blitz down. That doesn't help me in the slightest. That's pretty screwed me up really. It's sort of screwed me up quite a lot. Okay. And that's going to get taken now. I'm going to need to use this to destroy a bridge, but I can't, so that guy's going to come around and fuck me. Oh dear. Supplies shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've repaired you. Like, supplies, we shouldn't be having a supply issue. Like, we shouldn't be having a supply issue. I don't understand why we are. I got 13 turns. I got 3 turns, or more or less 3 times to get up north. Noted, noted, noted. Starving to death because of this. Pain in my ass. I am fucked. I may have to restart this scenario. Because I've ran out of supplies and I'm starving. Yeah, restart scenario. That was a bad scenario. Losing that one hub basically cost me that scenario. Not good. Everything else was fine, it was just losing that hub, which cost me pretty much everything. That's enough. Once again, this guy can be upgraded. Okay. And restart the scenario. Let's do this. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. I lost Chudo. Apparently Chudo is the supply line for this entire front, so losing Chudo was basically a GG. Nuri having to cheat and use the +2 we get from easy mode to break through. There we go, and suddenly we're making breakthroughs like it's fucking 1939. Let's go on the offensive. Let's push these tanks back with infantry. Can't destroy any bridges. Which is also a big old shame. I did that to myself by destroying that bridge, didn't I? That was such a Mong thing to do. Ugh, bruh. Such a Pepega thing to do. Suddenly I'm just melting these guys, so I can get behind that. I gotta move troops there and hopefully stop that bit of cheeky work they're doing. That line being cut off is screwing me up again. You're literally just going to stand there and stop anyone coming over. Oh, how are you able to do that? You're not cavalry. How are you able to do that? That's going to get cut off again. This is so irritating, this level. Entire line's about to get cut off. Apparently not. Apparently not. So, hey ho, whatever. Nothing. We'd like to see a whole load of nothing. We've completely abandoned the push to this fellow. There's cavalry coming down the south, about to cut me off. Fuck off, cavalry. Thank you. I'm just trying to push, that's all I'm trying to do. Again, I've got undefended health. I'm just going to have to spam out all my supply lines like that. This is a trick because this is not actually a supply line for you, it's for the enemy. So you think, oh, once I get this supply line open, it's all good, but actually it's not. It's a small bad. I'll have a free one of those, I don't see why not. That's a lot of troops to try and break through to get that bonus objective. That's a very difficult bonus objective to get. I can get Tevkin pretty easily, I think. There we go, that's up north. This is good. Move this over here. Tank push. Infantry push. And there we go, we're almost at, well, almost at the golden spot. I can almost taste the rainbow. job done. Move this back down south. Fly lines pretty boned. I don't know how to fix that. If I'm honest with you. That still does not fix the problem. This tank can move. What can I do to fix this? Two artillery strikes a bit will allow me to take this, so it's not not that bad. I gotta bring this up. Maybe I can supply them via my unlikely, but workable. This might be workable. Might be workable. So I don't think you'd be able to achieve this on normal, unless you had like a ridiculously well-maintained German army up north. Yeah, that's going to starve to death. That's a pretty hard bonus objective to take. Like, that is a rat's bonus objective to take. Yeah, not a fan of this bonus objective. Probably not worth it actually taking that. But hey ho. Hey ho. Yay! End scenario. 3% tank losses, which is good. 7% loss, 12% specialists. Can't complain, but quite a difficult one. And plus, I had to restart the scenario because if you lose that one area, like that one supply line in the center, you lost. You just starve to death. So we're moving on to Bryansk now. To the south of Vyazma, the southern flank of Typhon prepares to strike at Bryansk. Panzer Group 2 faces a weak spot on the Soviet line. Guderian eyes an opportunity for yet another mad dash. It remains to be seen whether the infantry can keep up, whether the river will hold, and whether the Soviets have more reserves. Taking these objectives will improve your starting situation in future scenarios. Tula. Yeah, the northern campaigns is pretty petering out now, if I'm honest. All the tanks reserves are being pulled elsewhere. Your orders are to breach the Soviet lines and encircle Bryansk while Guderian's panzers charge into the enemy's rear. The front here is less congested than at the Vyazma or Rizev. Take advantage of this fact and let Guderian do what he does best. Should he reach Tula before the mud sets in, we will set ourselves to a strong position for the drive for Moscow itself. So if I can get all the way over to Tula, and there's Kursk down here, which gives me more money, Orel and Bryansk. So first thing we do is try and upgrade our panzers where possible. And then our infantry we need to equip with some better troops. This guy, we're going to take away his pioneer and his other unit, and we're going to give it elsewhere. These guys are going to get it. Pioneer. There we go. And our supply lines. Pretty bruh. This guy is going to get neutered a little bit. So this guy can be upgraded. There we go. So the aim here, I believe, either we push along the right and then up north, or we push directly up north, get that supply line and push over to Orel. Now I think I should be going for Tula and ignoring the extra bonus points. Bryansk I can less encircle, that's not a big deal. It is just along this line, or along here preferably, Orel. And then from there, maybe send a tank down to counter. If not possible, then don't worry about it. So the first thing we do, break through. There's good, we've already broken through, can't complain. If I can do some damage on these guys, I would like to, but I'm not going to lose men over it. Yeah, we can break through here as well, I like that. What am I thinking here? Tula. Take it by turn 9. That is a mad dash, that. That is an insane level of mad dash. Is it doable? I think it's doable just about. We're almost at Bryansk as well. Well, that is a push. That's a mad dash. Where's my Panzer Corps? There we are. I mean, I reckon we can make that. Send one tank up. Yeah, I reckon that's workable. That's taken. If I move up and cut that off, that supply line will be open. If I secure here, that will leave me a nice supply line to link up the rest of the Panzer group. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Didn't retreat, bastard. Problem. Solution. What's the solution? Yeah, retreating back across. I wonder if I can use my sabotage. There we go. Now they can't retreat back across. Still need to open up this supply line, but I can't. And the enemy's completely cut off here, so he'll start starving. Don't really want to do that, if I'm honest. Turn 9, it's turn 4. I can break over. Not the end of the world, I can break over. Apart from that bloody cavalry just slaughtering me. No supply, no supply. Supply? 'Cause 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 'c Oh, the mad dash. It's real. Real. Can you feel it, Gooby? Up at Tula, and I'm almost at Kursk as well. And that's going to be a bit harder to get to. Yeah, they can't get out. That was a good use of sabotage there. RNG cars to the rescue. Good. Tula's literally within sniffing distance. And over here, Kursk is also pretty close. So I don't think I'm going to get to Kursk in time. Oh, Kursk by turn 9. Maybe it's workable. Yes. I can taste a rainbow. There's no salvation for you, chumleys. Now, hopefully the RNG doesn't cut me. Not. Not cut off. Won't cut you off. Retreat one tile. Retreat another tile. One more turn. Take Tula. I completely forgot about you, old boy. Wasted a turn. Curse. I can live without one capture point for a turn. It is mine. Get fucked. All of them are mine. Get fucked. No tank losses, 1 infantry, 12% of my specialists. That's a pretty good one, all things considered. Thankfully, that sabotage was necessary. Okay, first Kharkov. After catastrophic losses at Kiev and Melitopol, the Red Army struggles to rebuild a coherent front, seemingly endless reserves of raw manpower. Oh, seems that doesn't make any sense. The vital industrial centre of Kharkov has only a screen of infantry protecting it. Time and weather is on their side, while the German panzers head to Rostov. The force of the infantry of the German 6th and 17th armies to slog forward in this sector. The logistics will be more challenging than the enemy on this front. We have no road bridges over the Dnieper yet, and roads have become quagmires of mud. We depend on few trucks bringing supplies over too long a distance in terrible weather. Take Kharkov and your troops may dig in for the winter. Holy fuck. There is literally no supply. And I can't deploy any more special list units. Yeah, supply is pretty oof right now. The mud. That did not help. How do you expect me to take Kharkov with this? I've got no troops. This infantry is garbage. – 17 turns to slog it. Does this fix my supply problems a little bit? Not really, no. In a word. I mean, it's getting better, but still not optimum. If I can push down here as well, that'll give me some more supply to make things a little bit easier. But right now it's a case of wishing to push and not being able to push. Not the end of the world, actually. Thankfully, not the end of the world. I can taste the rainbow. And I can also taste that incoming encirclement. God, it's all it's all suddenly gone all First World War on me, hasn't it? This is what happens when you use infantry as cannon fodder. Bad things. Romanians coming to square the lads away. By square lads away, I mean sort shit out. No, not really. When's the next infantry? I need to push down here to get Lozov. Let's get more men and I'm getting less. Oh. The mud, the mud. By saying that, I'm pretty much at the destination, if I'm honest. If you just take the risk and try and move in, you might be lucky. That's very risky, I must say. If I take Kharkov, it all crumbles. So, you know. Motherfucker. Oh, I had that. Thought that would have cut them off, if I'm honest. Don't really understand how they're not cut off. Oh, I just crashed. I just crashed. Okay, let's try again. Buggy! Buggy boy! Get out the way so I can do Bob. I don't want to restart the scenario. Ah, you playing. There we go. Thank you. I mean, that was nice. It's nice to have. Now I can deploy more units. Hopefully that'll be enough to take through here. Don't think it will be. But you are getting painfully supplied. It's awful. I'll only be as well supplied as you guys. Bugger. Ow. I can still close it back off. Not the end of the world, I can still close it off. How do you break this? This mud is disgusting. It needs to go. Might be able to encircle Kharkov. If I'm lucky, but don't feel very lucky. Like, to encircle Kharkov, I would need to... Yeah, encircling is not a good idea. They'd bring all these guys down south. And then dump supply lines up along here, if possible. Can't. All I can do is that. That supply line's boned, there's going to be no advance there. Kharkov can be taken, it's just a matter of time to do it. I reckon if I just pin it, I will be able to take it. That's not good. And I can move up to Belgrade if I wanted to. Why not? I've got the supplies to do it. That's nice. That's a nice little boost to morale. Almost there. Almost get the cut off. Doesn't really do much for me, that truck. I've got 6 turns to break down this defensive line. Achievable, it's just tedious. All it is. I'm going to take your stuff off you and give it to this guy. One more turn and we're going to break it. That's what we needed, and now we can just wait. This is an awful level. So you take 2 turns away because if it was on normal difficulty, yeah, this would be a disgusting level. In short, not an enjoyable level in the slightest. Now we can pin this, just slowly wear it down. And then wait. Yeah, Kharkov is pretty bruh. All we're doing now is slowly weakening it. Kharkov is ours, a complete broken, destroyed mess. Absolute nightmare that level. You're victorious. About 8% losses to infantry, which isn't that bad, but still. Didn't get any points out of that level. Crimea. Manstein's 11th Army is finally able to give its undivided attention to capturing the Crimea. The task is made more difficult by a decision to strip its command of all mobile units for the impending attack on Rostov. For their part, the Soviets suffer from split command structure and incoherent defensive strategy. Their troops are a mix of regular formations, newly raised militia with barely any training, and veterans of the fighting at Odessa. Take Sevastopol to do a optional special strategic plan. You can take it by in this scenario. So, you must first storm the heavily defended isthmus of Perekop and Ishan Lakes area. Soviet resistance will likely collapse once you move into Crimea proper. If you move quickly, you may be able to stop Soviet reinforcements from landing at Sevastopol and Kerch, avoiding the need for a lengthy siege and freeing up troops for Rostov. As the Luftwaffe is busy at Moscow, the Russians will have local air superiority initially. Oh god. I take Sevastopol and you take Yada and Fizissa. So it's going to be a split move. So I'm going to move majority of my force south and then some forces down there. I'm going to have some Romanians to help me, which is great news, I suppose. And I have not much to give these guys. So we're going to strip these guys of some troops. So I can give it to these guys instead. Guys in the back are getting nothing. Okay. And then we're putting a supply point down like there. And taking this supply point and get rid of that. Okay, let's do this. Good. I mean, I could build a bridge there. No, I can't. So what's the point of this? So I've already been halted from my advance, which is great news. I can't deploy any Romanian troops. Nowhere near. I'll take the 1-to-1. Oh, we're getting fucked right now. Can't deploy these units because I am stuck. I've got Romanians coming down, which is nice, I suppose, but it doesn't really help me. Four 0, not 1. No help. Not 4, not 4. Have groups. This does not help me because I can't get around you. Maybe if I can build a bridge here, but otherwise there's no hope. We've been halted again. Start taking casualties. Blocked again. No chance. Oh, maybe. Maybe, baby. No. No. More infantry. Well, how is that going to help me? Yeah, no chance. Apparently this is supposed to be a fractured defense, but I'm not seeing any fractured defense here. Nothing. I got nothing. I've been halted at the very first hurdle. That feels better. We're on turn 6, and no progress has been made. Nothing. Not a thing. Thank you. Give me that bomber. You're gonna get potatoed. And we're gonna just YOLO down as soon as possible. Air attack, just use it on this guy. You're going to get killed, but you're infantry, so it doesn't matter. The infantry wave is coming down. That's turn 9. I'm pretty morally broken right now. Morale is pretty low. Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, I can taste it. Taste the rainbow. Yep, that's fine. We're pushing rather comfortably now. So now we've actually opened things up. We'll send a unit down the east and a unit down to the south. Reserve infantry. Low, no. We're not doing reserve infantry. We're rushing. Yeah, we're not going to make that. We're not going to make that timetable. Those worth a try. When's the enemy reinforcements coming in? Boys next turn. Okay, I'm gonna push this. YOLO push! We're coming! Coming straight down to Sevastopol. Silly. And costly. We're almost at Sevastopol, but there'll be more enemy approaching in turn 14. Oh, fuck up. Great stuff. That is going to be a nightmare to take. Why are you starving? You've got plenty of food. Keep pushing, we'll make it. We are behind schedule by a day, but it's not yet. can't get you, but we can just go around you. Keep pushing south if we can. There, we're almost there. But we are not going to take Sevastopol. Cross the first river. We've got enemies beginning to pounce on me. Yeah. Hopefully nothing too problematic. Theodosia, that's fine, that's fine. These guys have withdrawn a little bit. Hopefully that's giving me some breathing room. Keep on advancing. That's a trick. That's such a disgusting trick. Don't get upgrade, boys, while we wait. Or to screw over armies while we do it. More reinforcements coming, a naval brigade is coming from over there. That's fine, that's fine. We've almost taken Theodosia, that's cut off. I want me to take Yalta as well. Why did no one tell me about this? Problem. That's back online. Fine. How? How am I supposed to take Sevastopol? Supposed to skirt round it. I guess so. I guess we're supposed to go round it. Thank you. Get back. Bring this army round. And let's hold. I've just got to hold this rather thin liver of land. Oh, God. Not a good situation to be in. Yeah, that's going to keep on being a thing. I've got no troops to redirect that, so I've got one turn to basically save that, and then it's Ogre. I mean, I'm in. I'm in that juicy spot in Sevastopol. Means these guys can go and save that line there. I needed to do that. Was it worth it? No, definitely not. Oh, somehow going to take Yalta. Is easier said than done, I suspect. And Theodosia, which was lost as well. I've got 4 turns to do it, so fingers crossed. It's achievable. Yeah, no, 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 no. Did that on purpose, it was all part of the plan. All part of the plan, boys, all part of the plan. All part of the plan, boys, all part of the plan. The idea was that by having this guy perfectly undersupplied, they would attack, which they did. I took Sevastopol, lost a load of infantry, lost a lot of troops, but I took Sevastopol, so I suspect I'm about to fight a rather tedious battle for Sevastopol anymore. So we're done on this scenario. What are we going to get? I'm going to have this for free. I have one of these. And we're going to wait out. So I'm just going to check the new scenarios. For your successful effort in capturing Sevastopol earlier, have gained 250 score and 250 prestige. So that means I guess I dodge that that strategic battle. That means I don't have to fight another battle for Sevastopol. It's pretty good. That means all my troops get prepared for Rostov. So I've got Rostov and Gates of Moscow. I suspect it's probably the last, hopefully the last scenario, the big scenario. Taking these objectives will improve your starting situation in future scenarios. But we're going to finish for today. So we're going to be done. I'm going to upload this. So altogether, pretty interesting. I do like how if you take Sevastopol early, you don't have to fight for Sevastopol. It probably means you don't lose resources and you get more points. That's really good. but I've got 2 left to do. I think there's the 2 last ones, and I reckon if I take Noginsk, I win. But we shall see. Altogether, very good, and I will see you guys later. As I say, I've been really very much enjoying the campaign so far. Really been enjoying the DLC. It's been really really fun, and I can't complain. Of course, I've been playing on easy mode, so I can't. So again, I've been a bit having a easy time, but altogether, I've had a lot of fun. And if you've already got Unity Command 2, again, I would recommend getting this DLC because you do get your money's worth. Hopefully, do another DLC for the Russian front 1943, 1944. Wouldn't mind a Stalingrad, 1942 Stalingrad. But I reckon it's going to have a long life in it for the Unity Command 2, which I am a happy boy about. But ladies and gentlemen, I've got work tomorrow, and so I will see you lads tomorrow evening. Adieu.